So leads, appointments, sales calls, sales, and money. How many of you, and if you don't want to raise your hand, that's fine, but how many of you all get up every day and you focus on money? Good. Because really you don't want to focus on money. I mean, money makes the world go around. We all have bills, we all have businesses that we want to keep afloat, but you don't focus on the money. So the money on the end right there, can you make any money, Brenda, without leads? BB, can you make any money without appointments? No. Amy, can you make any money without complimentary sales calls or in-person meetings? No. Can we make any sales, make any money without sales? So why focus on money? The system and the process is the number one thing you should focus on every single day is your lead generation. Your return on your investment is your leads. So where do we get leads from? You get leads from networking, you get leads from speaking, list building, referrals, cold calls, vendor sponsors. Let's give all of our vendor sponsors a round of applause here because they stepped up to the plate. Absolutely. Blogs, magazines, sponsorships. How many of you all sponsor things? A lot of, especially charitable organizations going around. That's priceless to do that. So, and the list goes on and on for where you get your leads. And then the second sheet you have is just an idea of a wheel of where you can generate leads from. But again, you need to track where your leads are coming from. And you need to track where your leads are coming from your networking event, because believe me, we have a lot of great networking events out there, but I think also we probably have attended some networking events that have not been very a return on our investment for them. So it's important to track your leads and where they come from. Now, an appointment is a date, time, and place. How many of y'all set an appointment up and sometimes maybe the appointments don't hold up? You know, an appointment, again, is a date, time, and place. So if I run into Brenda in the grocery store and I say, Brenda, I haven't seen you in a long time. I'd love to get together and have coffee with you. And Brenda says, yeah, that'd be great. And I say, okay, I'll call you. Are Brenda and I ever going to have coffee together? No, because we didn't set a date, time, and place. And so a lot of times we have conversations with people, but we don't set up a date, time, and place. So it's important that when you take that lead that you want to create a date, time, and place. The next thing is when I say a complimentary sales call, now that can be a phone call, it can be a Zoom call, it can be an in-person meeting, it can be a coffee, it can be a breakfast, but how many of you are doing 3 of these a day? And everybody has a magic number, and these numbers, I'm using these magic numbers of what I use building a direct sales team of 150 salespeople. So our goal was to have 3 of these conversations a day. That's 15 a week, and that's 60 a month. That created, at the end of the week, if you have 3 a day, how many of y'all get up every day and when your feet hit the floor, you believe you're going to make a sale every single day? If you don't believe you're going to make a sale every single day, I promise you I will show you somebody that is hitting 0 all the time. You have to believe that you're going to make a sale daily. Now, do we always sell something daily? Maybe not, but if you don't believe it, I can assure you, you won't. But if you have 3 conversations a day, I promise you, you'll sell something. Brenda, I'm picking on you if that's okay, because I know that you're a business and sales coach. When you have sales conversations, you have a closing average, and you know that, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know everything you've said.
And
everything.
yeah, so so the name of it is that you want to have these sales conversations. Again, 3 a day. Now, do we have 3 a day every day? No. Do you have them 3 a day every day, Brenda? Maybe not, but that's a goal. You have to have a goal to do that. So again, 3 a day, 15 a week, 60 a month. So 3 a day equals in sales 1 a day, which would equal 3 to 5 sales a week if you are 1 out of 3, 1 out of 4 closing average, and 15 a month. How many would like to have 15 new clients a month? Raise your hand. Absolutely. Again, it all comes back to the leads, and you have to generate the leads, you have to track the leads, you have to know how many leads you're getting, and you've got to track the appointments and the complimentary sales calls and the sales. Now, this lead goal right here would not pertain to everybody. You have to create your own lead goal. The lead goal is 400 a month, 100 a week, 20 a day. Now that may be 200 a month, 50 a week, and 10 a day. But look where you get your leads from. How many of you have a website in the room? How many of you get leads off a website? How many of you have social media accounts? How many of you promote a blog or a newsletter? I mean, I get up every day and I have a boatload of leads in my lead bank every single day without even networking, but I network because that's the best place. But again, it's because I've put systems in place to generate leads. I have a magazine that goes out. I have a blog that goes out every Thursday at 9:30 in the morning. I do speaking, I do networking, I do sponsorships, I do vendor opportunities, you know, and it creates those leads. So having 20 a day is not a lot of leads. I mean, you can get them if you're doing the systems and process. The complimentary sales calls is 60 a month, 30 bi-weekly, 15 a week. Again, this is a generic number, 5,000 to 10,000 a month. Those are basically my entry-level clients that they generate $5,000 to $10,000 a month. My high-level clients are $20,000 to $25,000 a month. But again, they all know their lead generation, and they focus and they can track that. And I can ask them every week when I speak to them, what was your leads last week? Because this week's leads is going to create next week's results. And you have to put money in the lead bank in order to take money out. It's just like a checking account. And if you're putting no leads in the bank, you can't take anything out.